Hey everybody, Mr. Conway here, media specialist at the Central Campus. It's April, it's National Poetry Month. In honor of that, I wanted to do a quick book talk about a book that is written in verse. So this is a novel, but it's written in poetic form. And it's called Punching the Air by Zoboi and Yusef Salaam. Punching the Air is amazing. I could not put this thing down. I read it in one sitting. It's a quick read because it is written in poetic form, but it's really engaging, super powerful. And it's about a 16-year-old boy named Shahid who is an artist. He's a poet, and one day he gets into an altercation with some kids on his block, and eventually finds himself in a courtroom with the jury reading a verdict. That verdict is guilty. The problem is he did not commit the crime that he is accused of. He's convicted anyway and sent into the criminal justice system. He is quickly stripped of his humanity. He's angry. He's depressed, obviously. He asks himself, how can justice be so unjust? But while they've taken away his freedom, they haven't taken away his art. They haven't taken away his poetry. They haven't taken away his words. Now Amal, in order to navigate himself through this, in order to see that light at the end of the tunnel, he needs to rely on these things, this creativity within him. It explores some big questions that are in our national conversation at the moment about the criminal justice system, about race. It also explores these ideas about creativity and how important it is and how it actually exists within all of us. Zoboi is an award-winning author of American Street. I highly recommend that book as well. And Yusef Salaam is a member of the Exonerated Five. And if you don't know who the Exonerated Five are, they're formerly known as the Central Park Five, and they were falsely accused and convicted of a violent crime in Central Park in the late 1980s. They were later exonerated once DNA evidence proved their innocence, but not before they spent many, many years in prison. Yusef Salaam spent 7 years in prison. So while this is a work of fiction, it draws heavily on his real experience in life. Come in the library, check out Punching the Air if you like it. Also check out Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This is another book written in verse. Jason Reynolds is one of my favorite authors. Again, this is a really quick read, but super interesting and really powerful. And then also we have The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, another one written in poetic form. Excellent book. Come on in the library. I would love to talk to you about these books, and happy reading.